What's up, YouTube? It's Tasha and I'm back with another video because it's Tuesday, of course. So that means it's Tuesday's tips from the KROWN. So this Tuesday's tips is going to be based on protective styles. I just posted a video of a cute natural hairstyle, which is this. So I don't want y'all to get confused. Natural hairstyles are just styles that you can do on your natural hair. So you're not just doing the same hairstyle every day. Protective styles are styles that are meant solely to protect your hair and your curls. So I don't want y'all to be trying to beat me up talking about, she said this was a protective style. No. So pay attention to my titles. Some will say natural hairstyles and others will say protective styles, because I will be doing some protective styles for y'all as well. I mentioned in my last video, I did the knotless braids on my own hair and the ponytail, the long Tay inspired ponytail. And those are going to be my protective style videos, but when I got my new phone, they got deleted. So we're going to have to start all over with the protective styles, but I brought y'all one more natural style before. But back to the protective styles. So this Tuesday's tips will solely be on protective styles for your hair. Okay, so protective styling. There's a number of things you can do to protect your hair, or a number of styles you can do to protect your hair. Some of my favorite are buns. Okay, but I wear buns all the time. This does not have to be a top of your head bun, because as much as I loved them when I first started my natural journey, I never wear my hair like that anymore. But it's protective to always switch up your protective styles, because although they are protective styles, if you stress your hair too much in one position, you'll notice you're going to start losing hair in either the crown where you stress your hair, or at the bottom where you're pulling your hair, or whichever area. Doesn't necessarily have to be the crown or the bottom. I'm just saying wherever you pull your hair to, or wherever you pull your hair from, you'll find yourself losing more and more hair if you wear that same style constantly. So I wear a lot of low buns. Low buns do not have to be boring. You can do a side part, you can do a middle part. Shoot, you can do no part and just brush it all back, and that be your low bun. I also found it fun to part it down the middle and do two buns down low. A lot of people that I follow and I know do the Mickey Mouse buns on top. I've never done those, but that's also a good style that you can use. But like I said, no style should be used constantly. No style should be used constantly, which is part of the reason why I'm giving y'all videos with different styles, so you're not walking around with the same styles every day or stressing your hair. With that being said, yeah, another bun would be the top messy bun. Like I said, it can be a messy bun, or it could be a very sleek top knot. You can do this in many ways. Like I said, these buns can be at the top of your head, at the bottom of your head, at the middle of your head. They can be two. You can have three if you want to. Say if your hair is so thick you feel like you need three, do three. But my point is stressing that they are protecting your hair. They protect your hair because when your hair is in a bun, essentially the ends are not being stressed, because they're not hitting your clothes. They're not getting all the outside. You brush up against a wall, a door, say you lean on a brick wall, and you're scraping your ends and you don't even notice it. But with all that being said, this is why we protect our hair. We just want to make sure that we're not adding any extra stress where it's not needed. As well as when we're doing these buns, making sure we keep conditioners and natural oils in our hair, so our hair is actually getting moisturized, and the nutrients, dang, I can't talk, moisturized in the nutrients it needs to continue to grow and get stronger and healthier. So buns, that is one big thing. And another would be ponytails. I was actually about to say I'm going to try to post pictures of these different styles if I have any pictures that correlate with what I'm talking about. So I should have some of buns, so I'll have some pictures of those. And then ponytails. I'll wear a lot of ponytails as well, as much as I do buns. I'll wear a low ponytail with a side part or a middle part, or I might put it in the middle of my head. There's so much you can do with ponytails. Even if you don't want to wear your real hair in a ponytail, same with buns. The hair store has buns. Go to your local hair store. You'll spend maybe $5 getting either a pack of hair to braid into your hair so you're not wearing your real hair out, or to buy a bun to go on top of your hair, and you're still protecting your hair essentially and making sure your hair is getting what it needs and not being stressed so much. I loved my braided ponytail. It was easy and it lasted a couple of days and I didn't have to worry about it. And when I went to take it down, it was easy to just unbraid and take down. But it was a good protective style that I wasn't digging in my hair every day. I wasn't just, I don't know the words I'm trying to say, but I wasn't messing with my hair every day because I had this ponytail. And that's the goal, to not have to stress your hair every single day. Another thing besides ponytails that you can do is braids. You don't have to spend, like I said, you do not have to spend $185 just to have a protective style, y'all. Please don't. I mean, if you want to and you got it, like, be my guest. Do it. Do it, because I know some braiders, but they're also not charging $185. Keep that in mind. But like I said, braids, that was the key to my braid challenge that I challenged myself with at the beginning of the summer. I was getting braids to protect my hair and keep my hair protected from all the sunlight and from getting too dry, or from breaking off, getting brittle ends and breaking off. So braids, I had box braids, I had to the scalp braids, the lemonade braids, or do I want to get lemonade braids? I don't know what those other braids were called then, I guess. Maybe tribal braids. And then I'm about to get my lemonade braids. But braids, they definitely protect your hair and they give your hair time to grow. Me personally, I can't wear braids longer than about a month, maybe a month and a half. But if you can wear braids for 2-3 months, do it. You are protecting your hair. Like, also wash your hair, like, if you can, like, without it being too much. Co-wash your hair. You don't have to wash it with shampoo. Co-wash your hair. Just getting those nutrients in your scalp that it's lacking. Because I know my hair dries out when I have braids. So just make sure you're also taking care of your hair when you have the braids as well. Not just like, oh, I have braids, so I don't have to do nothing. You still have to take care of your hair. And another thing, or another way you could wear your hair, wigs and sew-ins. Those are, y'all, I don't wear a lot of wigs at all. And I don't get sew-ins anymore, but sew-ins are how my hair grew. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to flex. I'm going to keep it a buck. I got sew-ins religiously in Huntsville. My friend Raven Cottle, I'll put her information down below, or her Instagram, at least her Instagram. But I met her through my other friend Madison, and she did my hair religiously. Like, I'm not gonna say that, like, she may be the mastermind behind my hair growth, but all she did was braid it up and sew it in. And all I'm saying is, if my hair grew that much from getting sew-ins and also getting it by the same person, like not just dabbling out in a bunch of people, I was with somebody who got to know my hair, got to know what to do to my hair and with my hair, and she's good at what she does. Like, we're gonna keep it like a buck. Like I said, she's good at what she does. So I didn't have issues taking down my hair. I didn't have issues taking down my hair, and I didn't have issues with my hair breaking off in between sew-ins or before sew-ins or after sew-ins, where I've heard a lot of people make them complaints, but I never had that complaint with Raven. It's the Rave Affect. If you want it, like I said, her Instagram will be below, but now she does a lot of wigs, and I told her that I would get a wig because for this natural journey, I do want to switch it up and not just keep my hair out. Not saying that I'm just going to go back to like inches, but I do want to go back to protecting my hair more, as in not having it out so much, because my sew-ins, I did keep in for 3 months, 3 to 4 months, and then I took them out. So my wigs, I won't be leaving them on that long, but I will have my hair braided up for long periods of time so I can wear the wig. And now that I know how to braid my own hair, it's not as strenuous. I'm just going to get Raven to make me a wig, and that's it, because I need a wig. But yeah, wigs are another good way to protect your hair. If you watched my last video, my granny was coming in here. We were trying to fix hers. She cut some bangs on hers. You can do so much to them. Like, you can literally do whatever you want to them, and you still look good. So wigs are definitely an option. As well as, like we talked about, just wearing your hair braided. The one thing that I would suggest that does not protect your hair at all is straightening your hair. You are not protecting your hair by straightening your hair. You are not protecting your hair by putting all those chemicals in your hair that you need to straighten your hair. So, but I'm not knocking it. If you straighten your hair, then you must like to straighten your hair. If you are looking for an alternate route, a more natural route, use some of these tips. And it does not happen overnight. That's what I'm going to say lastly, to end my tips for Tuesday. It does, your curl pattern or your dream curls, like these still aren't my dream curls, but they're a lot closer to what I want versus what I started with. It does not happen overnight. This took 2 years, I'll say 2 years. And it took a lot of being consistent. It took a lot of buns. Like I said, I wore my hair in buns religiously. It took a lot of buns, protective styles, just actually getting to know my hair. You can't necessarily do what everybody else does. You have to do what your hair likes. So the key to having a successful transition on your natural journey is get to know your hair, know what your hair likes, know what your hair wants, and protect your hair at all costs. That is what I have to say about that. So that concludes my tips for protective styles. I wish that I could put more pictures and stuff added in. Like I said, I'm going to try to put some examples of some of the things I was talking about up. But if I can't, I'll try to put something in the description. But yes, guys, I've missed you, and I'll try to come back with more videos. I'm not saying I'm going to post daily, but I'm definitely trying to post weekly. And please just like, comment, subscribe if you have watched me before, and if you are new, please subscribe and continue watching my channel. I just want to take y'all on this journey with me, and I'm happy to have anybody who wants to come. So until next time, bye.